What it do is show Beezy the Shoboat, and the Drake response track has leaked. A 4-minute diss track mainly aimed at Kendrick Lamar, but also takes shot at Future, Metro Boomin, The Weeknd, Cash from EXO, Rick Ross, kinda sorta Top Dog, J. Cole, and Ja Morant, and probably some others that I missed. But some Kendrick fans and Drake haters are saying the song might be AI. But let's be honest, AI is not making a boy wonder beat, finding all the dirt on 6 different rappers, putting it into a cohesive song with this much voice inflection. And how would AI know that Kendrick has been holding on to the rumored unreleased Drake diss song for 4 years? Also, there's a part in the song where Drake says, "You ain't in the big 3. SZA got you wiped down. Travis got you wiped down. Savage got you wiped down," which correlates with an old Instagram post after 21 Savage won 2 Billboard Awards with the caption saying, "Wiped down." And at the time of me making this video, Drake even posted a picture of a window that needs to be wiped down on his Instagram story. So yeah, he's saying SZA, Travis Scott, and 21 Savage are all bigger rappers than Kendrick Lamar, and everything points to this song being real. If the song is fake, I would imagine him or his spokesperson, Lil Yachty, would have came out by now and said it was fake. Honestly, it just seems like an unintentional or very intentional leak. I would imagine Drake's team is probably scrambling right now to get this song officially released. Now, let's start here with J. Cole, because chatter on social media was suggesting that Drake should diss J. Cole for switching up on him, apologizing to Kendrick, removing the 7-minute drill song from all streaming platforms, and then putting a verse on the part 2 of the same album that Kendrick Lamar dissed him on. I ain't gonna lie, bruh, Cole is down bad. But Drake kept it light for Cole, stating that he gave Cole his first #1 with First Person Shooter, and he expressed his disappointment in him.
I don't care what Cole think, that shit was weak as fuck.
And surprisingly, he kept it light for Metro Boomin, who, to me, has seemed to be the battery or the catalyst of this beef going public. Drake kind of little boyed him, saying, "I get more love in the city that you're from. Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums." Now, obviously, I'm not going to list every diss from a 4-minute song, but I want to give some context or a little background to some of them. So one of the common themes in this song is "Drop and Give Me 50, and it has a double meaning. It's referring to this video and also the rumor that even though Kendrick is no longer signed to Top Dog Entertainment and is now on PG Lang, that every time he drops an album, Top Dog still gets 50% of his royalties. This also ties into another line when Drake says, "Like your record label, you in the scope right now. And then you gonna feel the aftermath of what I write down." Because Kendrick is currently signed to Interscope, Aftermath, Top Dog, and PG Lang, which is a crazy amount of hands in the Kendrick Lamar pot, and gives reason as to why Top Dog would want to piece it up, as Drake mentions in another bar. Now, the basketball player that does the gritty is obviously Ja Morant, and the bar threw some people off because they're like, is he showing love to Ja or is he dissing him? Well, Metro Boomin put up a tweet when the first We Don't Trust You album came out that said, "Once you pick a side, stay there." Ja Morant replied to it, agreeing, saying, "Stay on that side." Now, you might be asking yourself, why is Ja Morant involved in this? Well, here's why. 21 Savage has been secretly dating Lotto for some time now. I say secretly because neither one of them have came out and publicly confirmed the relationship, but fans noticed in one of Lotto's TikTok videos that she has a tattoo of 21 Savage's government name behind her ear, which obviously confirms the relationship. Ja Morant comes into the picture because he was dating Lotto's sister, Brooklyn Nicole, and after they broke up, she apparently moved on to Drake. Drake and 21 Savage are close and toured together for what, damn near a whole year. So of course Savage is going to bring his girl Lotto to some of the show dates, or she might just be around when Drake and Savage are hanging out or in the studio together. You know who else is probably tagging along? Lotto's sister, Brooklyn. So we know how Drake and Brooklyn met, right? And the cat got out of the bag publicly, at least, when Drake and Brooklyn were spotted at a restaurant together. Not too long after, Drake included a picture of a Clayco bottled water in one of his Instagram posts. which just seemed to be random to most people, but Lotto reposted the pic to her IG story with a W. Now, Clayco stands for Clayton County, Georgia, which is where Lotto and Brooklyn are from. And to get that water, you have to be in Clayton County, or at least in the vicinity. Basically, Drake showing love to Brooklyn or intentionally trying to piss off Ja Morant. You feel me? Now, another diss I want to give context to is the Cash line. Cash XO is the manager of The Weeknd's XO record label. So he manages the XO artists and some artists that aren't even signed to XO, like Young Thug. So that's the background on who Cash is. Now, Chubbs is one of Drake's day ones and also the head of his security. And Drake basically said that Cash used to be Chubbs' blunt runner. You know, the token weed carrier in the crew, you feel me? And then Drake went on to say that Cash is blowing The Weeknd's money by going crazy tricking. But he's not tricking on women like your stereotypical entertainer. He's tricking on men. No Diddy. Drake follows up that line with "Just Switch Chains, Wicked, Wicked, Wicked," which was aimed at Future. We know Future had a huge song called Wicked. And as I pointed out in one of my previous videos, during that What a Time to Be Alive era, Future used to rock a OVO and FBG chain with the logos of his crew and Drake's crew on it. And just recently, Cash gifted Future an XO chain.
Well, right for now, man.
Come on, man. Overly.
He went Eliante too, so you know it costs.
No Kenny.
No, it costs.
Now, when Drake goes in on Rick Ross, he says, "I can't believe these niggas got me talking like I'm 50, referencing the more than a decade-long beef between 50 Cent and Rick Ross. If you want details on that beef, I made a video about it that you could check out. I'll put the link for it in the description on this video. And the line, "I might take your latest girl and cuff her like I'm Ricky," is in reference to Rick Ross being a former correctional officer, and it's in reference to the short-lived relationship that Ross had with Christina Mackey that the two of them blasted all over social media. You feel me? So that's just some background and some context to some of the not-so-obvious disses that Drake let off on this song. Look, I don't even know why anybody doubted Drake's ability when he is the most battle-tested rapper out of all the rappers involved in this 20 versus 1 battle. You feel me? You can say Drake is a pop star and mainly makes pop music, but Drake has always played by hip hop rules. He's been sneak dissing Kendrick and Rocky for years now, and even Future for the past 2 years. And it took them assembling the Avengers to feel comfortable going at Drake. And that speaks volumes, you feel me? Now, are all the rappers that caught shots in this song gonna respond? We'll see. But let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. Show Beezy. I'm out.